welcome into your reading. We're going to take a look at your love life today and do a deep dive into what your current love relationship energy is at this time. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across the video, if you're guided to watch it, hopefully there is a message and you can find some insight and perspective into your current situation. If you are single looking at this reading, same deal. Hopefully you also find some insight to your situation, but maybe we'll be talking about a past relationship or maybe energy coming toward you in the future. All right, so let's get started. We're going to pull two cards, one for you and one for your person. So this is just general energy. I just want to feel it out and see where the both of you stand individually. All right, so I'm going to call the left side person A, the right side person B. You assign the roles as you see fit. Okay, so let's get a card for person A here. What is their general energy at this time? Ooh, you have the Star. And let's get a card for person B. Ooh, that was fast. All right, so you have the Four of Cups. Okay, so here we have two people who, on one hand, is very idealistic at this time. So I don't know if this has to do with the relationship itself or with the person. You see a lot of promise, and you're really excited. Or this could also have to do with you wishing and hoping for something specific, right? So we're dealing with love here at this time. So it could be you talking to the universe, talking to the sky, and just thinking about what you want in a relationship. How do you want to feel? What type of person you want to be with? What type of person do you want to be within a relationship? So I'm feeling a lot of like daydreamy, wishing type of energy here. As well as being really idealistic, like I said, right? Like optimistic and hopeful that something, like that is going to come up for you. Or you may be in a situation where this person is that wish fulfillment. You feel like you've been asking for them. You've been waiting for them. And I was getting that sense of waiting when I was meditating and getting ready spiritually for your reading today. There was a sense of like just waiting by the phone or trying to keep yourself busy as you wait on someone to call you or something like that, or you wait on something to happen. So I don't know if this has anything to do with your current situation, but that was the feeling I was getting. But at the same time, it doesn't feel so sad. It feels really optimistic. And I'm also feeling fun. Like you want it to be fun. You want love to be fun. I'm hearing like it used to be fun. So I don't know if, when you were younger and you were dating, you had a good time. And now that you're maybe older and you're dating, maybe it's not so fun anymore. But it's like looking for that sense of humor, looking for someone who doesn't take things so seriously, looking for someone who is spontaneous and adventurous and just willing to, experience life with you. So you may have been in relationships where things were just super serious and you weren't having fun. I think right now you're in that state, and this is what you want, right? And if that is assuming that the Star is you. On this side, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting waiting over here too, like even just with the depiction of the card. Okay. There's a lot of daydreaminess going on here. Someone on this side feels like they lost the right one, or they lost, they didn't take advantage of a certain moment. It's like the moment has passed them by. There's a little bit of regret here. And there's just like this overthinking of how they reacted, how they responded, how things played out. Only if I did this, or dang it, I should have said that, or, I should have told them how I felt or something like that. But it does seem like it's just this oh, what is this feeling? Like someone feels just like depleted and, just flopping on their bed. And it's just like, dang it, like if only this could have been the one, right? Like a little bit let down or something like that. Um, because the Four of Cups also comes with that feeling of let down. Okay. So it is a feeling of like focusing on one thing that you don't have from an emotional perspective, even though there are all of these blessings in your life or at your grasp. I'm also seeing this in a way of like somebody here is focused on one person, but there's someone else or there's other people who are interested in this person. Okay. And they don't see that. They don't know that. If they do, they're just so obsessed and preoccupied with the idea of someone else. And I do feel like it's more of an idea, like someone's putting someone on a pedestal here. And it could be this person is putting this person on a pedestal just because of how the card is depicted. This is a statuesque, right, like type of figure here. And I want to say this card reminds me of Lilith a little bit. So this is from the Goddess of Love Tarot. So each card has a depiction of the goddess in some way. She is holding the water, right? Like she's still the water bearer, but the feet and the wings, like she's sort of, I don't know. Sometimes Lilith is depicted that way. So if this is the case, and I'm picking up on a more free type of energy, free type of spirit that is very unattainable, hard to pin down, hard to, get into a relationship. Like this person is of service to humanity. They are not the type that is just like fits in a box and it's like, okay, let's create this boxy, mundane, American dream life, right? Like this is like a big thinker and wants to fly free and experience things. And, I don't know if this person over here sees or feels that they just can't have them because of how free they are. So we will see what the situation is. Get some more cards here for you and go dive deeper into this situation. What else am I getting? Yeah, this person over here is just ruminating. It's just like cycling through these thoughts. Just can't get someone off of their mind. It's like over and over and over. Like this person is like the type that's just overly romantic and, romanticizes situations and is only interested in people that they can't have. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're pulling a couple cards for this side, person A. How do they feel about the relationship? How do they feel about this dynamic here? So first card out for that is Justice. This is a Libra card. So there is a sense of balancing the scales here, of equilibrium. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. So as far as how they feel about this relationship, this dynamic, this person, I think that this person makes person A feel seen and overall feels balanced and calm, right? Like this person over here gets a sense of energy or like an energy boost when they are around person B. They feel as though they can do no wrong. I don't know what this is. Like someone on this side feels like they will be accepted in this relationship no matter what. Like they cannot do any wrong. Like this person has seen them, the good in them, the bad in them, and the ugly, right? Like, and they still admire them and they still love them. So person A is feeling like this dynamic is uh a little karmic, right? Like this is supposed to be, this is supposed to happen, but it doesn't feel necessarily like person A is all about it. It's almost as though they just know that this is like a destined relationship, whether that be friendship. I'm getting a little bit of friendship vibes here. So it could be friendship. It could be just like a person that you've known for a long period of time, a person that you see as your rock, as someone who is always there for you, as someone who has your back, right? Like someone that you could always go to, and no matter what, they will love you, no matter what, they will accept you, right? So that's how I see this. And this Queen of Wands, always feels really beautiful or handsome, right? He or she. And just put on that pedestal, like I was saying earlier. Okay, so they feel like they're the one on top, or they're the most important one, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how this is going to play out. But so far, it doesn't feel to me like these two people, whoever I'm reading for, are really in this like one-on-one committed monogamous, wife husband, or married, like that type of thing, right? Like this is more, I've known you my whole life, we have history together, maybe like this in and out, back and forth, like this push and pull of attraction and passion, but then it's like, no, I need to go my own way. And while this person goes their own way for a bit, this person is just waiting around, right? Like that type of dynamic. Call that what you want. I don't know what that's called, if that even has a word for it, but that's what it feels like. Okay, so let's go into person B and see what's up with them. How do they feel about this dynamic and this relationship? So for a reason, this person is coming up in your reading. Okay, Two of Cups at the bottom. All right, for a reason, this person is coming up. So you may be in one of those moments of the both of you are on, right, instead of off. Let's see. All right. Two cards for person B and how they feel about the relationship and this dynamic. King of Cups. I was getting Pisces vibes over here. It's not Pisces, definitely water vibes. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but just have water placements, strong water placements in their chart. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Or Earth. Okay. So this person on this side, I do feel this is the more masculine side. This is the one that is more protective and supportive and wants to defend and wants to hold and wants to, I don't know, like express their heart. It feels this person over here wants to express their heart. Like it's like they know that they are the rock. They know that they are the strong one that holds this together. It feels like without this person on this side, this dynamic would be lost, or it would just be like a fleeting thing. This is the one energetically and even literally at times holds this bond, right? Like doesn't let go, like holds the reins here. They know what they want. They're emotionally mature. I think that you may feel, whoever's on this side, that this person is just too clingy. There's this fine line, when you know that you are accepted for who you are inside and out by someone, and you can do no wrong, like that does overwhelm people, right? Like someone who is able to love at that level, like this unconditional love, other people have a hard time accepting that, just because people come with faults, and people are human, and we make mistakes, and we hurt, and we can be selfish or whatever, right? Like, it plays on somebody's integrity, and someone's, how can I say, like, like, somebody could be a good person and have a good heart, but still want something different, right? From what their partner wants. And so when that happens, it's like, does that make you a bad person? Does that make you selfish? When do you put yourself first? Right? And so if this person wants to be free and wants to live and experience other things outside of this relationship or outside of this dynamic, but this person is so in love and so set on, being with this person and all of that, like, this person may have a hard time saying no, may have a hard time putting up boundaries, may have a hard time with it, because they think that they are being selfish, right? And so that's a hard thing to deal with when you are with someone who loves overwhelmingly and unconditionally like that. Those types of people need to learn the lesson of self-love and of release and let go. Those types of people also would do well with finding others who are the same and who love in those ways. But yeah, I mean, this person is just like waiting. They know that they love this person. They know that this is the person they want, but they're in the Four of Cups energy. They're controlling their emotions. I'm also hearing somebody say, like, I'm doing what you say. Like, I'm waiting. I'm doing what you want. Like, this is what you want. You said for me to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm still going to be here. Like, when you're, I don't know, ready, right? Like, I will always be here type of thing. I don't know what this is, but what it feels like. Okay. So we're going to go into the challenges and the negative aspects of this relationship as it relates, like, how this person A sees it. Okay, what are the things that this person does not like about the relationship or about this dynamic? What do they wish would be different? Five of Swords, there's that selfishness I was talking about. It feels like the Chariot. It feels like this person this is like exactly what I was saying, because the Chariot talks about the path and being guided on your soul journey during this lifetime, right? Like, no matter what, you can be single forever or you can be married forever, but regardless, we are all individuals and we all have our own individual journey to go through during this life. Okay, so when you are married and in a relationship, you don't share that journey, right? You learn certain things from that partnership, they learn certain things from that partnership, but it's not as though your journeys combine and that it's one journey that belongs to the both of you. You still have your separate journeys. So it does feel like this is a feeling of, I feel like how can I say, this person is saying this, right? Like, person A, they know that they're guided and they're supposed to be on a certain path. But there's something about this relationship, this dynamic, this person that prevents them from going down that path, that makes them feel guilty about going down that path. And this person may not be doing it specifically, intentionally, anything like that. It's just a feeling of, like I was saying, when you know that you're with someone who loves you so much, and maybe you've been together, right? Maybe this is a thing where the both of you have been together for a very long time. Somebody here is being pushed and guided for a bigger purpose, for a bigger reason, which may in turn cause them to have to make a selfish decision. It's also a thing of like the inability to communicate this effectively. You know, if you are to feel stuck, trapped, you can't really fly right with the wings here. You can't really be yourself and do what you want because you have somebody else that you have to keep take into consideration. And you don't know how to express that. You start to project and you start to fight, you start to argue, and you start to put blame and cause unnecessary arguments, right? Like all of that toxic stuff starts happening because somebody here cannot be open and honest about what it is that they really need for themselves. It does feel very strongly that somebody here needs something for themselves. They need to experience something by themselves without this person here. And they're having a really hard time coming to terms with that, accepting that, let alone communicating it, right? Okay, so what does person B wish was different or better in this relationship? What are they having a hard time with? The moon. One more. Oof. And the Seven of Swords. They don't like the secrecy. They know that something's up. They know that someone needs to go on. Like, they probably don't know exactly what it is, but they know something is up. They don't like all of the uncertainty, all of the secrets, all of the lies, changing plans, coming up with excuses, getting out of dates, or, just the wishy-washy back and forth, right? Like, give me a straight answer for once, right? Like somebody over here is feeling that, I still think that they're completely enamored with this person though. Okay, so even though this person may be treating them like that, and no judgment, they are still all about them. That's why they're still waiting around. But there's a lot of things that they are not aware of, and they know that there's gaps. Okay, there may be silence. This is also that thing of like, sometimes you're on, sometimes you're off, and I feel like they're so used to that with this person that if this person were to come in and be like, you know what, let's commit to one another or whatever, they would probably be completely floored, right? Like they wouldn't even know how to react to that because they're so in the moment with you or with this person A that it's always so changeable that I don't think they would even expect that ever, So if it were to ever happen, for some reason I'm picking up on that. If it were to ever happen, like they would be super surprised and I don't even think they would know what to say or what to do about it. I feel like this person likes the chase. This person wants the things that are unattainable, wants the people that they can't have. So, because they're in love with love. They're the romantic, right? Like they want the fantasy, they want the pedestal, they want the daydreams, and they want to experience those daydreams here and there in their reality, but they live in the dreaming. They live in those realms. They're not I don't know. I mean, I guess with this relationship or this dynamic that is more pronounced. But yeah, they just don't like the scheming, There's a lot of lies and deceit and stuff that happens here with the Seven of Swords mixed with the moon. Forget it. Forget it. Like there's no straightforward, honest, truthful communication happening here. Like this is not even serious. Like to me, looking at this is not serious. If you two are serious or in a commitment, there's a lot of gaps there. Someone over here is really popular, gets a lot of attention. And this other person just sees it, like they see it, you know? And it's also a thing of like, this person doesn't bring anything up. They don't talk about it. It's just like they are waiting around. And what does that say about you, whoever this is? What does that say? Probable outcome for person A. Like, where do they want this to go? Where do they think this is going to go? Are they going to do anything with this relationship? Hanged Man. No. No, you're not going to do anything with this relationship. Sorry to laugh. And the 5 of Pentacles. No, definitely not. This person is not ready, does not want commitment. Like they may, I don't even know if they come across that way. They're so unattainable that you cannot reach them. You cannot touch them. Their essence is everywhere. You know, it's so airy with the Star card representing Aquarius and Uranus, and you being a Libra, and Justice being a idea, not an actual person, right? Like it's so out of touch. But the outcome here is it's a no. Okay, if you're looking for a yes or a no, it's a no from person A. But they just feel like if they were to move forward with this and really commit to it or whatever, they would be in a dark place. You know, they would be in a castle that, you know, at the top of the tower or whatever, not able to come out and fly free and be themselves and experience, right? Like it would just be this dark place for them. So therefore, there's no movement, there's no growth, there's no future. The Hanged Man is a card of pausing and stopping, right? Like putting a halt to something. I also think that for some reason with person A, they think that if they were to commit and get into this relationship, that they will lose material gain. Like they won't gain from a material or financial perspective. Like they would struggle. And they wouldn't be able to live the life that they want. And this is like this dark thing of like someone over here gives and offers security, right? And a place to go, maybe a place to stay every now and then, or, you know, a sense of stability and groundedness in this person's life, but at a cost, right? At a cost, because if they were to commit here, yes, they would be safe, secure, provided, everything, like they would have what they need, but it would be under their control, right? So I don't know, it just depends on what it is that you want out of life, you know, but there is no freedom there, and there's no happiness there, there's no fun there. At least not for you and how you feel about this. And I was picking up on the Pisces energy. The Hanged Man is a Pisces card. All right. Probable outcome for person B. What do they want out of this? This person sometimes says things like, or thinks of like, if this is meant to happen, then it'll happen. Right? Like if we're meant to be together, then we'll be together, you know, but not necessarily in ways of like, let's make it happen. It's just more, if the universe wants us to be together, we'll be together. I also feel like this is more of like in the back of their mind, it's like a thought of, if I don't find my person, you know, I'm just going to end up with this person later on in life. Okay. probable outcome for, oh my gosh, person B. Well, I'm going to take them, even though I was looking for 2 cards. 3 came out. Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Well, we know that they want the emotional investment, the emotional fulfillment, right? The love, the family, the home, like all the happy things with this person. But yeah, what they want is reciprocal energy. What they want is for somebody, person A, to come forward truthfully, honestly, and, tell them what they want to hear, right? Like the 6 of Pentacles is, I give to you, you give to me. I feel I love you, you love me. We feel the same about each other, right? Like this is a give and take. This is a loop. This is like energy flow back and forth. They want the truth with the Knight of Swords. They want someone to come forward and say it. This person is in very, very like deep denial, okay? Because it feels like they're waiting for this person to come through and say that, yes, they want this. I feel the same way about you. And this person may be leading them on with the Moon and the 7 of Swords here. The Queen of Wands, whether male or female, can be really charming. All right. So you just want to be careful if you're not intending to lead anyone on, whoever's on this side. Just watch what you say, watch how you respond, watch how you act. This person is taking the breadcrumbs, any little breadcrumb, and they will take it and run with it, Oh my God, there's a fly. So, yeah, I mean, they want the communication. They want somebody to say, let's do this. And let's have this 10 of Cups. All right, so let's get some more cards. We're going to take 3 cards for the relationship dynamics itself. And this is usually like outcome type of energy as well. Three cards for this dynamic, for this relationship. The Star. The Star, the Queen of Wands. And the 7 of Cups. So, this is major illusion, okay? Somebody here is just an option, right? It's like, I don't want to be an option, I don't want to be like amongst a group of people that you need to choose from. I want to be the only one, right? Like somebody is saying that. There's no way. It's not in this person's, it's just like the overall vibe I'm getting from this side is like the need to hold down a super fluid and free soul here on this side, right? Like it cannot work like that. It doesn't work like that. Like if this person was free themselves and they didn't try to tie this person down so hard for so long, then maybe this person would feel free and they would flow, right? Like it would just be natural for them to gravitate towards this person. But because there's so much of a grasp that this person is trying to, have on them, it's like a resistance. It's doing the opposite of what this person is trying to achieve here. There's attraction. There's also this thing of like play. I don't know if this person plays around with this person's feelings. I want to say they do, just because of all of the wishy-washy back and forth, you know, type of energy that's happening here. I don't know if this person is ready for any type of relationship, period. And if they are, it's with the star card, high standards. Okay, they have to be like amazing, like in their mind, right? In order for them to really consider that and go for somebody and to be in a relationship there. So I don't know. Let's get some advice for the Libra and their person here. What is a good takeaway message for these people in this relationship, in this dynamic? Expression. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. Yeah, and we did talk about that, you know, putting the cards on the table and communicating and letting this person know why and what's going on, you know, with this, why you can't commit, why you don't want to be in this relationship or whatever, you know. Maybe there's more to it, right? We're only pulling like a general message here, general energy. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's obligation that somebody has to their family, to a group of people, to society, right? Maybe they're a humanitarian, they do charity work, something like that. So it's like, I can't just sit down and settle down. I have a higher calling. I have a higher purpose with the Chariot. You know, I care for you. And I think that they depend on the devotion and loyalty and admiration and all of that of this person, because I don't even think they have time to really date or be with somebody, you know. And so when they are feeling lonely, or when they do need somebody there for them, they know this person is here. And maybe because person A has a higher calling, person B understands that and is always there waiting for them. One more, please, for the Libra. Oops. Take the lead. Take the lead. I mean, this is just like, it's making me feel like do something, right? With the Hanged Man, there is an energy of pause and this like, what is it? Like immobility, like there's no movement, right? So taking the lead to express, and first and foremost, step one would be put the cards on the table and just say the truth, right? Say how you feel, you know, talk about it, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly. There's something around the good, bad, and the ugly here with this whole situation. Express it and then see where it goes from there. But until somebody actually steps up and wants to have this honest conversation and actually sits down with somebody and does it, I think it's just going to be this wishy-washy energy until then, right? Like it's not going to be anything of substance here. There's no building of anything concrete and stable. So if this is what two people want to happen, then they need to bring in the earth and they need to create the foundation by starting off with the conversation, because there's too much air and there's too much water and it's too fluid, you know? So something to keep in mind. But this is your reading, Libra. I hope this helped. If it did, please click the like button. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you there. Take a look at your moon sign, partner sign, rising sign. We're going to do Aquarius next. So if you have any Aquarius placements, look out for that reading. Otherwise, good luck, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.